It's a 1967 VW Beetle. My son James and I, we were told about it from a lady from our local grocery store, and when James and I went over to look at it, it was nothing more than a basket case of just scrap metal and various parts boxed up, and the two of us here went and brought it home in the rain, and here we are today with a totally redone car. Hi, I'm Joe Mitchell. It took James and I roughly a little over a year from start to finish. Right now, the car was dedicated to James. It was the last car James and I did together before he was killed by a drunk driver. This car is so special to me because it's the last thing my son and I did together as a project. Really the funny part, which I remember the most, is when James and I went to bring all the parts now home. It was a rainy day, and we went over with a tractor and a trailer, and we had it strapped down on top of my trailer, and we had the parts all in the plastic totes. James was sitting inside of the car, acting like he was pretending he was driving it as we were coming home. So he was undercover, and he just having a fun time and pretending he was driving the car and having fun. You know, we took everything home. I had to sort everything out, and the main chassis, they had all the floors were already just roughly cut off, but it was never done correctly. You say we started off from redoing the floor and that first so we can have a foundation to work from. Special ordered from Germany, all new floor pans, and we brought them home and started into tack welding and putting them all in the location where they're supposed to be, and we replaced all the lower sheet metal and the thresholds and the rocker panels. And this is the first project here where James actually really got into a lot with me, and a lot of the paint work on a car I was teaching him to do, being his first project. And he wasn't 100% perfect, but it was only the floor, and he gave it his best effort. And we took our time and we split all the original welds, and we fabricated new sheet metal where we needed, and I bought the new cross members and we welded them back into place so it's all original and all solid. And say on the front here where we cut the front end apart and replaced all the rust and everything on the front, put in all new sheet metal in around the front, and we took body parts off from another VW Bug and cut them down, and took my time and welded them into place like they were originally supposed to be. It was a slow process here, just keep doing the body work and just going around and fixing the areas here that need to be repaired. And before we got it in the paint, and James was so proud of it. There's views where he was drawing smiley pictures and stuff on the paper, which good memories. We painted it first here with a white primer, and just slowly reassembling everything and putting in a whole new wiring harness, and until today it's complete and a wonderful little car in the memory of my son. It runs like a brand new car. James' little rally flags. I mean, it's going to be cold-blooded. The hardest part here of restoring a car like this is having the time and the resources to complete a restore.